Hello guys, KpShamino here with episode 9 of the open beta, and I finally arrived in Michigan. So you guys can see here Michigan is now a level 30 area, and Michigan was always a great place and it's still a great place. So you can get here like 20 to 25,000 currency each day. And the places, they are, yeah, roughly set just the same. So you got like the hotspots are still the same, but you need to change a little bit the bait and the lure sometimes. Because, for example, I went with the crankbait on the brown trout, it didn't work. You need to go with the narrow spoon on the brown trout. That's very strange because a narrow spoon is only 7G, so you cannot, yeah, put it on a very heavy rod. So maybe they did it on purpose, I'm not sure. But I will show you guys what I mean with it. So fish species. So let's have a look. I don't think that they changed the species here. You still got the American shad, the Atlantic salmon, just a common one. You got the blue catfish still, the blunt nose minnow. You got the brook trout. And here you see the brown trout. So here you already see it. Narrow spoon, spinner, nano spinner, shads, grubs, and crankbaits. So yeah, you need to use a narrow spoon. So the thing is, yeah, it's only 7G. Spinners are a little bit higher. So they turned it a little bit around because the medium spoon isn't even there anymore. I used that a long time in the past. I used worms too. Worms are not anymore there too. But that doesn't mean preferred lure. That's the only thing that you can use. So I guess that it still works, but I think those are the best that you can use. So they changed a little bit that stuff. Bullhead is probably just the same. Marshmallows you need to use for it. So yeah, whatever. So then the drum. You got the drum. I got the drum with shrimps like before, but now I just saw that night crawls, small minnows, and peas are the best. But I got 3 of them with shrimps. The golden shiner, that's all the small fish. The muskie, I got with shiners. I got 2 muskies. They give still a lot of experience and still a lot of currency now too, but I couldn't keep him for the simple reason that my net is too small. You need to watch your money, and I'm just saving to get the highest not map but net right away. And the casting spoon, medium spoon, shads, you guys can see it, Northern Pike Trophy, just the same. Then you got the smallmouth bass. The walleye is very strange. I tried crankbait, the deep one, like before. Then I changed to worms. A very heavy purple setup with worms, a very big jig head. And I got a lot of trophies. So you guys just need to check it out. They adjust a little bit the lures and the baits too. So that's the only thing. So what I was doing, you guys can see here. Let's go to the net. I'm now fishing, I think, for only 2 hours in game on a sunny day. Because sunny was a little bit better than cloudy. My first day was cloudy here. And I got already 11,000 currency. So you make very easy with my 19 kilogram net. I'm going to make very easy 21, 25,000 yeah, currency, and that's a lot, at the moment in the game. So, and there are a lot of glitches, graphical glitch. It's always with the Northern Pike. It was just the same in Alberta, and you guys can already see that I got a lot of trophies. So I'm just fishing in the reeds, like my video with my bobber. I will show you guys right away. And I'm just fishing like 10 meters, 12 meters in front of me, and I'm just catching the pike over there. But you guys can see I got a lot of pike, a lot of experience, but they give more experience than currency. And let's have a look, because I had a normal muskie too. The muskie, he gives now a lot of currency too. You guys can see it here. If you compare it to the trophy Northern Pike, it's a little bit less. And the experience is not that high, to be honest. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's not that high. It's not a good fish, to be honest. If you check this. No, that's maybe not very well tuned, because a Northern Pike, he gives for 3 kilograms 800 currency. So this one is double. So the currency is not even equal to the Northern Pike. And if you check the experience, yeah, experience, he gives a lot of more experience. So it's like in the past, but the difference is not that big anymore. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the position, guys. And meanwhile, I'm going to talk a little bit about the other fish species here. A drum is not so good. So for the drum, yeah, you can get them really fast, it seems. But currency experience wise, I will not fish for them. The walleye, he gives a lot of currency. Walleye is really good. A smallmouth bass is really good too. A brown trout was really well too. So it's only the drum that is not, yeah, really that good to fish for. So yeah, but you guys can check it out. It's just the hotspots are almost all the same. It's just a lot of more random stuff, and it's cool because I was fishing on the northern pike spot, and I was just getting a lot of northern pike, and all of a sudden I had a walleye, and I was so, whoa, a walleye, cool. And then I had the smallmouth bass in between, so it's just random, but of course, yeah, you cannot move fish because pikes like to sit in cover, and this is like heaven for pikes. So what I did is just the same, and I think a lot of people do it. So I just throw it in front of me, and that's already a little bit too far. A 4-0 hook, I finally got the Brutus too. So I had in Alberta, I went to Alberta, I farmed like 100k. I came back to my home, and I bought the Brutus. But there is one major problem again, and I will show you guys once again. There is something so wrong with the gear in this game. It's unbelievable. They give like the double punch, and then they give your line. The double punch is 11 kilograms, and then they give a line that is 11.3 or 9.2. So that's a gap. So now I'm fishing, but I'm not fishing that well because if I got spooled, they are going to break my reel. I will show you guys a little bit later in the section where I do the gear that I'm using. So you guys will see it. And they tuned the fish really well, to be honest, because I'm still fishing here with the Tora 270, and it only have a test of 7.5 kilogram. And I got a trophy lake trout with it that was around 14-15 kilograms. So don't go too heavy on the gear because you don't need it. And that's really good. So it seems the gear is very expensive. That's true. That's really true. But I got the impression that you don't need to buy a lot. You can just buy, I think this is my 5th rod, and I'm now level 34. And I'm now getting to the big lakes with the very heavy fish. So it's only Alaska, I think, the Chinook, the unique Chinook, but how many unique Chinooks you are going to catch, I don't know, because the uniques are very tuned down at the moment. It's, I think they are still in the best time of the day, but you cannot farm them anymore. That's not the story. I got 7 uniques in like 34 levels. That's all. So, and this fish is biting, and why doesn't he bite for real? Come on, fishy. Yeah, that's what is going to happen a lot too, because it's now random. So that's a possibility. This is like a smallmouth bass, or it's like a smaller species, and they cannot swallow that hook. So I don't think that's a young northern pike. It's another species, I'm sure of it. Come on, bite. It's always the same. They get a little bit shy for the video. But I think this, yeah, here, oh, what the fuck. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, it's still the same story. So guys, you saw it. That's the northern pike position. So if you want to get a muskie, you just throw over here. They are still in the bay. I didn't test the other old spot. So you just throw over there. Just with your shiner, you don't need to do a lot. So when I got my trophy, because I already got a trophy too. So I was very happy. It was a trophy that was 15 kilograms, and this test is 11.3. So that's really good. That's really good. You can do a lot more with the gear now, and I think that's normal. In the past, you needed to overcap the weight with your drag. I don't think that's normal in fishing. They got a drag system. Yeah, it has to be used, the drag system, you know. It's not it's like decoration. Now we are using the drag system, and that's good. And I hope that I can get a muskie, because of course they don't bite as fast as the northern pike, but it's just the same position. So the bay, northern pikes are sitting here. The drum is on the boat too, or on the other side of the boat. So yeah, I don't think that is going to bite. They take their time. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy. So Michigan is a very good place to fish now. So it seems that if you go to the higher lakes, it's getting a lot easier. So I think it costs like 22,000 to come here. That's with the advanced license. I think it's 14 and 8. So it's more than Alberta because this is a level 30 lake. But you can make the money on one day. You make the money back of your total trip, and then you only need to pay every day the fee. That's 2,000. So every day you are going to farm 18 to 20,000 currency. Very easy. And your net is very fast full because I didn't even try the blue catfish, but somebody that I know in the chat was doing them and he was just catching them. His net was totally full just for the experience. But the catfish, they don't give a lot of currency. I got a little bit, that's like a line that I see in every lake, that catfish, they are very big, but they don't give a lot of currency. You can fill your net really quick with it, but that's possible that they want to do that in the game. I'm not sure. So they want to go to a system that people fish everywhere, and they want to go to a system that people don't go to the next day. And I think therefore small fish gives a lot of more rewards than big fish. So because it takes a lot longer to fill your net than with big fish, and I think therefore they are doing it. So therefore, a catfish of 20 kilograms compared to each kilogram of catfish compared to another fish is going to be a lot lower than than before. So let's have a look. I'm already here, and so you guys can still get the drum because I had the drum on this side. And excuse me for one moment. Yeah, I'm still a little bit sick, but it's almost done. So it was a cold for 7 days. Okay, let's push this shift that we can go a little bit faster. So the old position that we used for the drum is just the same, but you need to use now some other baits. I don't have them, so it's just over here. But you need to go with maximum depth. A 4-0 hook works too. A 2-0 is, I think, a little bit better. And you just go with the shrimps. So I got a drum too the first day. So just get the shrimp on it. You just throw in front of the boat. And I'm not sure that in the past we could throw this distance. Because I already throwed a couple of times 50 meters. I'm not sure that was the case in the real game. I always thought it was a little bit shorter. So that's the position. It's just the same like before. But the lake is good. The lake is good. You get now even more fish than before, in my opinion, because the random fish is an extra bite. So you sometimes got it in the dead zone. So it's really cool, and it's like a jackpot. You get something sometimes something else. I want to try one day if this goes live. I'm going to try. Oh, what the fuck? That's now two fish in one video that I miss. Because I wasn't expecting that he's going to bite that fast. But you guys can see it. The drum is still there. And I'm going to try to catch one. So I want to try one day. I'm going to fish one day on one spot. And I want to check out that I can get every fish on that spot. Because random means that the fish is everywhere. It sounds a little bit crazy, but maybe I can pull it off. I'm going to try to do it. And if I can do it, I'm going to make a video about it. So every species, of course, I need to switch at some time. I need to switch the baits because not every species eats the same. But that's an achievement that I want to do it just to check out how the system works. It will be really fun if I can do it. Because you need to imagine, I'm not sure that the uniques move around because I still need to gather more data to see that. I'm at the moment just leveling because it's only 4 days in the best case scenario, and I still need to make 6 levels and I need to work the next 3 days. So it's going to be close. I need to do more than one level each day to reach the level 40 achievement. But it's always possible. I'm going to try it. And okay, that's the first fish that I got. And I'm going to show you guys a drum. And you will see right away why it's not that good to drum at the moment. Because it's not giving a lot of experience and not a lot of currency too. But I think you can get him really quick in. So you guys already saw that if I got the first one, I already had two fish. So, and here is the drum, the fellow trophy freshwater drum, and here you see it. For a 4 kilo fish, it's not a lot of currency, it's not a lot of experience too. So going to keep this fellow, and I'm almost level 35. So I fished, I think, 1 day and a half, and I almost made 1 level. That's how fast it goes here. For the other fact, it's just the same, guys. It's just the same. The walleye is still here, but better on a cloudy day. So on the lighthouse, just go with the worm, and I think that I still got this setup. So this is a setup that I use for the walleye, a GHAT 48G for O-hook, the very big worm, purple worm, works really well. Just throw it in, just do a stop and go 3-speed, and it works really well. You can get the walleye over here too, of course. It's totally full with the walleye, so between the two boats over there. Then you can go to the fairy tale, that's walleye too. So it's like the entire map here, this area was always walleye, and it's still walleye in here too. So that's how it is. I think the brown trout is over here and is over here. So, but you need to use a narrow spoon. So if you come here with like the Tora, I think your cast is going to be short because your narrow spoon is, yeah, it's the weight is not that high. Therefore it is. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. So we got the muskie, we got the northern pike. You guys saw me catching the drum. Yeah, the walleye is at the same position. So maybe I can do like a throw for you guys. Yeah, let's do a throw. Let's do a throw with my setup. I'm not sure it's going to work because in the past the walleye was always a cloudy, partly cloudy fish. And I'm not sure that I'm going to catch one. So let's throw over here because this works. And maybe I'm lucky I can get one. But what I see at the moment is that the fish are really bind to a certain weather. Like in Florida, sunny day is more peacock weather. Partly cloudy day because you don't have a cloudy still in Florida. That's largemouth bass. I think partly cloudy in Florida is like for the tarpon. I didn't get one on a sunny day. So it's very strict and binded to a certain day, and it's a possibility that you only can get it on cloudy because before in the main game it's just the same story. You cannot get a walleye on a sunny day. That's how it is. So they didn't change a lot about that system, and that's maybe normal. I don't know, but it's not a problem for me. Then you just need to switch days like we did before. Okay, it's not very active, and I think there is brown trout here, but I don't have the lures with me to get the brown trout. So let's do one more throw, and then it's the setup, because yeah, that you guys can see my setup, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean with the test. So one more retrieve, and then so it's only California and Alaska, I think, and then I'm done. So I'm not sure when they did the beta, but I think, oh, we got a fish. Let's have a look what we got. Is it maybe a brown trout? Because they like worms too. Because I read on the wiki that the big brown trouts like big worm. So no, it's a smallmouth bass. I was thinking that. So this is a smallmouth bass. And he gives a lot of currency too, 358 for 1.5 kilograms, 53 experience. So it's not a bad fish, but it's once again, it's a small fish. So that was it, guys. I got now 53 kilograms of fish. So I'm going to get my net very easy full because I got even at the afternoon or at the early night. I'm going to get like a very good time zone again. So I'm going to get all the fish that I need. So let's go to the inventory. So I got now the Brutus. Let's go first to the Brutus, 360. And that's the main problem. So the Brutus, he got like a test of 15 kilograms and he got a max drag of 11 kilograms. So here it looks really cool. So if I can get now a 10.5 kilograms or a 10.7 kilograms line, there is no problem. But then if you go to the shop and you check lines, and then you go here between 9 and 13 kilograms, you are going to see what the main problem is. So here it is. So you got here 9.2, 9.1, 9.2. That means that I lose, compared to my reel, I almost lose 1.8 kilograms. So that means that that's almost 20% of pulling that I miss because I don't have like a line that goes 10 and a half. If you go then to this one is 12.7, I cannot use it. I just break my reel and I just need to go like 3 drags under the maximum. If you check then, this is the first one, 11.3, but still higher than my reel, and this is 11.3. So that's what I mean with the gap. If you want to be very safe, you need to go with the 9.2, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose 20% of my pulling. So you guys need to go with this setup. I don't know how it's going to react on the unique muskie or the unique northern pike, because we got now a unique muskie. And yeah, that's one of my favorite fish because it was always an urban legend in this game. But finally they put it in the game. Let's have a look that it's still in the game because you never know. So Michigan, here it is. Let's have a look at the muskie. Or is it a pike, the muskie? Yeah, here you see it. Unique muskie. It's 26 kilograms. So I still need to watch how it reacts, because if the muskie spools me, I break my reel. That's how it is. But I don't want to lose it. So that's already the second time that I see it. You guys know it. The guys that play this game a lot and do a lot of setups. You guys, yeah, it was before the patch or the beta. It was in the game too. That they always got like so much difference between the setups with the line. So I don't know how that comes, to be honest. But yeah, it's how it is. I cannot do a lot about it. So yeah, then I'm using the pearl shaped bobber. I'm using the fluoro 0.45. I just showed you guys that's 11.3 kilogram. So the shrimp, that's how I got the drum. And for the other setup, that's still my setup. I think I bought it when I went to Florida, level 16. And I'm still using it. So it's only 7.5 kilogram test. It's only 7.5 on my reel. And I think it's only 7.2 kilograms on my line. And I got this fish with it. I will show you guys for a moment. So trophies, let's go. I got this fish with it, 13.5 kilograms. So that's almost double. So like I said, they tuned really well the gear. You don't need to be afraid. Don't go with, you guys see I don't have a lot of gear, because you need to watch your money, of course. So that were the two setups. Let's go to Fishkeeper. It's now 12,000 currency. And yeah, I already showed it, so I cannot show more than this. Very good lake. It was always a good lake. Be sure that you get like a good setup. Be sure that you can get the Brutals. That's level 33, so you need to wait a little bit until you come here, but you can easily farm your experience and currency in Alberta. You guys can check it, my episode 8. If you can get the Brutals, get shrimps, get shiners, and you're okay, I think. That's all what you need. Get a 4-0 hook, maybe a 6-0 hook. Get, yeah, this setup. You still can use your Tora 210 for the walleye, because walleye is not that big. So you are going to have a lot of fun. The next one I think is California. But I'm going to level now a little bit. I'm hoping to get 36 before I'm going to sleep. And then I'm almost done, guys. So, Great Lake. To give you guys a setup, so go New York, go Florida, go Alberta, go Michigan. That's how I would level, and that worked for me. I was one day in Texas and one day in Missouri. Then I went straight away on level 5 to New York, casting spoon, level 3 spinning setup. That's all what you need. You can stay as long as you want. You build your stash of currency up. You go back home, get another net. Keep going, because the gear is very good tuned. I didn't get spooled once, and I got now 1,300 fish. So that's how it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. I see you guys in the next video. It's going to be California. So bye bye. Have fun.